Hey guys, welcome back to some more X4 Star Wars Interworlds. We're going to continue on growing. I don't know if I picked this up last stream, but in our little hammerhead. Nice to show off on the interiors that's been done a while now. Donk. There's your elevator. There's us standing on the bridge.
Hello.
So, a couple of little developments. We are now at war with the Order. And I do mean all-out war. They were attacking Sacred Relic, and we kind of just went down there with the Harrower and got under the belly of an ISD and kind of wrecked it. Oh, speaking of.
We're taking hits.
Hey, Wind, how you doing?
No! Please! We're losing the ship. Please!
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I'm not bad at all. Not bad at all. Can't believe it's already Wednesday. Can't believe it's already Wednesday. Right, I need to kill some Xenon because I need to get that piece for the Seda again. Because I'm an idiot. We'll take the Hammerhead down to Holy Vision, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll pop down there. Then we might see about getting back into a fighter and, yeah, raiding against some of this. That's an escort. Hold on, I left the advanced satellite here because I wanted to see what was going on.
Entering system. Ice mists.
As that Gazanti could have been escorting that miner. But he didn't expect to jump in on a Harbinger and a Providence sitting there with a full complement of fighters. Well, not full, but a strong complement of fighters. Yeah, go for a couple of hours with X4 anyway. And I don't know. I'd jump over and do some Icarus later. Well, we'll make our way down here first. Yeah, there's a trader. Who are they trading with? The Harrow is, yes, finally operational. I don't know if you were around, but you got a kill against an ISD. Well, so you helped. Anyway, it wasn't the 1v1.
Entering system. Sacred relic.
We went up to Heretic's End and kind of just, you know, helped the Rebel Alliance with a small fleet they were dealing with.
Awaiting orders.
This is now dangerous territory for us. That we are fully hostile. And the bots are out early today. What I'm kind of planning to do is buy a couple more. Oh, there's a fight going on. We'll buy a couple more victories. Who was fighting who? Never mind. There was a fight going on. Good to see the Trade Federation fighting back. Because the next thing that we buy can be an equipment dock or a wharf. We need to do a little bit more raiding, get a few more variants of ships, different variants of ships, so that we can get the blueprints off them. So for example, we only have one customs corvette. We need more because we need to get the weapons. We have one 546 cruiser. I think I need to get into a fighter again, I think.
Scare me.
Is that shot some kind of joke? You're making a big mistake. Awaiting orders. I'm not talking to you.
There we go. Hey Dion, how are you doing?
Escape pod.
Excuse me guys, but what are you doing? Going shopping? Yeah, I like that. Cool, so got ourselves a Gazanti, which is good. I think we have a few of them. We're experienced enough in picking up Gazantis. That's an advanced. Yeah, I want to be in a fighter. I need to get a couple of fighters. I want to get all their weaponry. Not too fussed about the shields, although I think they only take one type.
Hello there.
Don't move the ship. This side. What I do is just fly the Gazanti back myself actually and get a fighter. Up. Go.
Docking granted.
Yeah, I'll actually do that. Let us get the hammerhead out of here for the moment. Keep it close by. Apply to there. And then we'll set guidance for here.
Autopilot engaged.
We'll go back and pick up our N1. I really like the N1. Do I want a defender? I don't think I have a defender. We have interceptors, TIE fighters, the brutes, and the bombers. And we have a Fury. Bring out the Fury, actually.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I'm gonna send the Fury over here too. I haven't really used it. I used it when it was a mod on its own. Fury is a mod that El Rathi made, and it's been added in as a fighter for the Order. Because it has ion cannons and everything, it's kind of useful.
Entering system. IS mists.
I'm still waiting for the armored variant. Something I hadn't realized was added actually until someone posted a picture of it. It's not the Republic, it's the rebels that get it. Means we could actually buy it. Is it a medium? Maybe it's a medium. Got that. There's a second variant of the Gallifrey. Yeah, Gallifrey Battle Retrofit Gunboat. Comes with 7 turrets. Not bad distribution either. They're only light turrets really, but
Awaiting orders.
still. Comes with 7 turrets. Yeah, I didn't notice that was added. Which is cool. What I would like to get, I don't think I can, not over there anyway. We have to re-explore all of that. I have to find the Bounty Hunters Guilds. Shipyard again. I even look at your ships now. The
Entering
Fang.
system. Nobilious fortune.
I kind of want to have a look at the Fang. Really maneuverable Mandalorian fighter. The trading station has a massive amount of money in it because it has huge storage. I was always trying to buy stuff, but it's also making us a ton of money. That trading station is kind of set up. It's literally storage and docks.
Autopilot disengaged.
So it's got 9 medium docks there at the moment, which means what, 18 small docks, and obviously the 3 extra large, and then it's all storage. And I thought I'd put few more on there, but obviously not. And all it does is get self-supplied from everything that our factories make, and then it sells it. It'll sell it to anyone. And it has its own ships working for it, so all the factories that we own will sell to it, you know, in inverted commas. But it won't actually cost them anything to buy it, so we can put in the pricing for whatever. It doesn't really matter, right? Put in the buy offer down there. Any weapons on that station? No, because we need to get the blueprints for the weapons. Yeah, I should putting that down. I don't think it matters, but I just want it down at the bottom there so that it takes everything that our stations can offer. No, actually, no, I'm wrong. I should be leaving that automatic because then it'll buy it for the ridiculous price. But it's only buying off us, so it's not actually costing us that money. That's right. And then our stations will definitely sell to them. No weapons on that station yet. Storage modules. I do have the light turbo lasers. Oh! Is it capable of in self-defense? Its self-defense is a Providence with a full load of fighters and a Harrower, also with a full load of fighters, and then next door, quick response of any other military ships that we have. As I said, it's in the middle of our own system. That's why the Providence is sitting right there. Providence is within weapon range of anything that goes through that gate, and it will launch fighters. Let's dock up and get into something else.
Docking granted.
See how badly damaged this Fury was. I never even looked at it. Might just go get it repaired and see what the story is. Yeah, this is the Fury. Been put into the order. Oh. Oh, okay, a little bit bugged, so we'll have to use Shift D. Yeah, it looks cool. It was kind of overpowered in its own mod, we'll say. Let's have a look at it here. Got 8,000 shields. 6 weapons. Sorry. Gosh. There's 10 weapons? Hold on a second. There's what? 1 launcher. 2 launchers. We have 2 different launchers on it, okay. 3 launchers? Does it have 4 launchers? It has 4 launchers. Holy shit. Never mind. Then a bunch of ion cannons and lasers, of course. I could have probably just looked up here. Yeah, it has a ton of ion cannons. Really good for blasting down shields, and then we can just use the missiles. Don't need to bring anything with us. Mines and all that, okay. All-round Mark 3s will change the combat. Okay.
Docking granted.
Oh.
Successfully docked.
Unsuccessfully undocked.
Welcome aboard.
You can tell that it's not one of the main mod ships just because of the camera. The camera is a lot closer than the current mod ships. So maybe, I don't know if they just haven't given this a pass on the camera. Or changed the settings, I don't know. Then the LOD on the little winglets is a little bit different too.
Entering system. Ice mists. Incoming missile.
I'm sorry, what?
Incoming missile.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
I'm not talking to you.
Well then.
Emergency eject
Whoops.
successful.
That thing has missiles? I didn't know that thing had missiles. Right then. Guess we'll have to pick up another TIE Fury. Means I'm also going to have to actually transfer a crew member over to my TIE Fighter. Or, not my TIE Fighter, my N1, so we'll put in a specialist. There's one in it already, man. That's weird. And we'll just float here for a minute. Yeah, the Heraclon actually, it's not a bad little ship actually. It does have a number of turrets for soft defense. And obviously it has missiles too. It really got what screwed us over there. That was a slightly expensive mistake.
Container.
Animal field
Container.
array and basic weapons chamber. We nearly got splatted by a heart cell there. Oh, off stream as well, actually, I did go ahead and just do the PHQ. Just so that I could get research done. And we can do the mods and get the teleports and all that kind of stuff, you know? Hey, buddy. And the Harrower is going to deal with that for us. The Harrower is on sector patrol.
Awaiting orders.
So he's flying between all known stations and basically just dealing with anything. And then the Providence is just sitting there. I'll give that direct orders. How did we go to -20 with Signer? Yeah, I love the Harrower, man. It doesn't have enough bite to take on the ISDs that we're going to be taking on. Not 1v1 anyway. I did record the little battle that started the war. I was just doing a bit of money making on the side and took the opportunity to take out an Order ISD. Oh, I don't have capture cursor on because I was recording yesterday. I've been pointing things out with my cursor. If you don't mind it, I might leave it off and it'll look a little bit more cinematic when we're flying around, but I can put it back on. Okay, so the Harrower has Hyena bombers and N1 starfighters. And the N1 is a very, very capable fighter, even in AI hands. Oh. Yeah, I came over here for this. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's a different philosophy involved in it. A lot of medium turrets. Still a damn good ship though. Fill it with bombers. Sorted. Oh yeah, I need to go do. Here we go. Just in case I'm like pointing out stuff, you know, it's much easier. Still a Wreck-A Clone Wars fleet? Yeah.
Entering system. Grand exchange.
Oh, they updated that. Yeah, there's the other Nubian ship. They'll be using them in the story part of the campaign, we'll say. Go get this out of the way. I think I have the dock built and everything. Yeah, if the solar panels are built, the dock should be built. I literally just have this as a solar power plant at the moment. It's just selling energy cells, which is fine. And they are lining up for it. Well, they're miners, aren't they?
Docking granted.
Hello there.
So, to get out of most fighters in this, you can't move forward standing up, crouch.
Permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Get to anywhere here, and then crouch jump. So, space and C. Yeah, but this, you can't jump over that normally, but if you tap C while you're in the air, go over. You can jump up on it and everything. This is what you want to see. Bunch of traders. Oh. There's Wirbelwind protecting the station. This place is hopping.
Awaiting orders.
Said we give him a little bit of a break. Give him an easy job for a little while after taking on the ISD. Yeah, there are people queuing up to dock here, which is great. Not even waiting. YT 1300. Oh my god. That's so cool. At the same time. Yeah, so this is all that's happening. It is just selling, selling, selling. Don't need it to buy drones right now because it's just selling to mediums. Drones are not required. Right. I need to go here. Here, to this. Do the thing. Get our research started.
Awaiting orders.
Well, we're gonna have to go free this guy, but you know, we'll do it.
No, it appears we're still locked out from direct access. It seems I have no choice. I must leave my current location and join you on that station. Your help would be greatly appreciated. I will send instructions. I didn't expect I would need to enact this escape plan so abruptly. A fast combat ship is preferable.
Use your torpedo launcher. 2 cannons.
Hello there.
CR-70. And we get to see all the ships here. I really like that ship. The model is great, of course.
Docking granted.
Terrible turret placement, though.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking avoided.
Yeah, but great to see the headquarters doing a bit of business there. We're doing 15.8. There we go. For 30 minutes or so since we did that.
Entering system. Nopelius Fortune. Entering system. Highest mists.
Hey, where are we actually off to? We're off to Holy Vision. Okay. Not the end of the world. Right, I left that Gazanti there, that's fine. We'll probably use that trading station as a kind of a hub as well. Other than the
Awaiting orders.
lasting vengeance.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
The Hammerhead is a good pirating ship. It has those 4 forward mounted weapons. She tries to defend itself. Could do with a little bit higher crew capacity for it, but it's not the end of the world either. Taking out miners and stuff, it's no problem.
Entering system. Holy Vision.
I must admit, I am beginning to feel a bit tense. I do hope this goes to plan. I have further refined the plan. Please take a look.
Get spaced.
I'm sorry, who? Oh, it's beautiful. I wanted one of you. We won't need to. He's coming to us.
Was that shot some kind of joke?
Awaiting orders.
The second, I saw a little ping on the side of the screen. Yep, another advanced.
You'll regret that. You fight like an Arnu.
Pretty good then. I thought he jumped out for a second because he just stopped like that.
Please spare us. I'm not talking to you. What do you want? Never. I'd rather die. I'm not talking to you.
I'd rather not kill you, I want your ship.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
Screw you.
I'm not talking to you.
Another one.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
I love it. I'm not talking to you while your ship is literally exploding around you.
What do you want?
Surrender.
No, I'm not going to go out quietly. I'm not talking to you.
Why do we keep
I'm not
talking?
talking to you. I'm not talking to you. What do you want? No, I'm not going to go out quietly. I'm not talking to you. What do you want? No, I'm not going to go out quietly.
You're right, explosions make a lot of noise.
What do you want? No, I'm not going to go out quietly. I'm not talking to you. What do you want? No, I'm...
Because we passed that -20 threshold, we don't care about killing them. I would much rather get a couple of them, though. As I said, I want the components and stuff from reverse engineering.
Container.
Great thing for us is that, of course, the Techno Union are fully at war with the Order, as is, you know, nearly everyone. So we can openly attack them in pretty much any system. The Signer we have to be a little bit more careful with. Generally, Order ships are fair game anywhere. And we will make full use of that. I need some missiles. Go rescue the sushi and get some research started. Being able to teleport is just great.
Awaiting orders.
We're going to want our factories and everything to get us up to about 150 million.
Gorgon. Vanguard.
Oh, right, this is...
I have further refined the plan. Please take a look.
just sell that, right? And these are the only vanilla ships that you're going to come across. You guys don't have the
As
tools
you
to get
can
rid of
see,
them.
I wish to escape the station via a chartered freighter. There are actually multiple ships involved, as to confound anyone wishing to track me. I would like you to protect any ship which should get into trouble.
Just on the engines. Yeah.
Docking granted.
And we will sell it. You guys. Get rid of it, get it off the map. And why I'm selling it to them is because they'll break it down and you'll be able to use the components to build few bits for themselves, which is kind of what we want.
soy husk factory.
Oh, soya. Okay. I would have always said soja. A little bit of clipping on the logo. That seems to happen on a couple of ships. Usually on one side.
Please wait for the ship to conclude its business. It will launch shortly.
Awaiting orders.
Please protect this ship from any harm. While
I also like messing around with that camera.
I would rather no harm comes to the crew.
This ship will wreck anything that attacks it. The way mediums are set up. Kind of curious what the guys are going to launch in. Yeah, well, everyone's having a good Wednesday so far. Generally, we'll do a couple of hours of this.
En route to the installation.
Where is the boron?
I will check security logs.
Oh, that didn't take long at all. It seems my disappearance has been noticed. I expect my ship is at a safe distance. I can't say the same for the others. Please be alert.
I will order our ships to intercept targets.
Oh, is it a vulture?
Join them while I investigate further.
Yes, brother.
What's this one? That ain't no vulture.
Then prepare to die.
Pegasus. Sentinel.
He's a lot faster than me.
I've successfully docked. I will begin my work. My, this structure is far more impressive in person than I expected. Once the ships are safe, please join me.
Brother, the boron is not on board that ship. James.
Acknowledged. You will regret crossing us.
The maneuverability and the shields on this thing, I love it. Firepower isn't fantastic when you compare it to other fighters, but just... I've been really enjoying flying it, and the fighters have been doing pretty damn well. Is he going to the far one? Is he really going to the far gate? Please use your travel drive. Pretty sure we can just fly off and let him do his thing now, right? There is nobody else going to attack him. Use your travel drive. Okay, we're gonna head down to Sacred Relic again.
Autopilot engaged.
Is that a Xenon station? They tried to build a station there. Wow. Wait, we are in Holy Vision, right? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I went down with the Hammerhead and helped deal with that station that was there earlier, and then they tried to build 2 more. Xenon are trying to push in. They even sent in K in here. That was quickly dealt with. Right, we'll go down, try and get some Order fighters.